Imagine this, you find the perfect home, the perfect location, the perfect floor plan, but what's lurking behind those walls can cost you thousands of dollars. It could even prevent you from getting a mortgage. Today, we're meeting with Jim Klein of Home Inspections of Central Florida, and we're going to uncover some of those questions that consumers may have. So today, I am privileged to meet with you, Jim. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to meet with me. Tell us a little bit about why it's so important to get a home inspection.
Well, getting a home inspection is very important for the buyer. This is the most important decision they make and probably the most expensive they make. So the reality is it comes down to peace of mind. They want the peace of mind knowing that this huge decision is the right one.
Absolutely, absolutely. And a lot of consumers ask us, what is a 4-point inspection and why is that so important? Can you break down what it is and the role it comes into play?
Absolutely. A 4-point inspection is now an insurance inspection, and it wants to know about the electric, the plumbing, the air conditioning, and the roof. And what they're looking for, the insurance companies, are these items old or too old? Do you have a panel box that could actually catch on fire, or do you have plumbing that's no longer insurable? And so that's what the 4 points about. And we do these with every home when we do an inspection, but we also, you may need it if your home is being refinanced or your insurance carrier is leaving the state. So this is a valuable thing that is required by insurance companies.
I see. Is there an age minimum where the insurance company wants it on a home?
It varies on insurance companies. It used to be 25 years and older, but some insurance companies, it's under 10 years now. So you want to check with your carrier to find out what their requirements are.
I see, I see. And we've heard a lot in the industry about wind mitigation. Tell our consumers about wind mitigation and how that could save them money as well.
Wind mitigation is great, and I get excited when people want wind mitigation reports because if you meet the parameters, the roof is new, the straps are what is required, you can actually save money, and you can save a lot of money with wind mitigation. In some cases, on bigger homes, they're saving $1,000 or more a year. So wind mitigation is a great tool to actually reduce your costs.
That's excellent, that's excellent. Any other tips you can provide the consumers about the home inspection experience? I know you've been in business at least 25 years and you cover 7 counties in Central Florida. I'm sure you have some great stories. Any great ones when you were doing a home inspection that really unveiled or uncovered something that the buyers were maybe shocked or?
Well, typically there's a lot of things the buyers aren't aware of. If they're homeowners that have been there for years and years, the insurance company doesn't know they may have polybutylene piping, which is no longer allowed, or they may have aluminum wiring, which the buyer is not going to be able to get insurance for. So we want to find these things out to keep it from being an issue down the road or where they can't even sell the house. So those are the type of things we look for. Those are the major items. Besides the major items, we're doing smaller items so that they have a checklist of things that they may need to take care of in the future. One thing they don't want is a money pit. This home is an investment, and you want to make sure that it appreciates.
Right, right. So another thing is, if a consumer was going to list their house, do you think they should get a home inspection before they put it on the market? What's your opinion on that?
I think that's an extremely important thing to do because too often they don't get a pre-inspection. The buyer comes in and doesn't buy the house, and maybe the next buyer doesn't buy the house, and if they don't share the report, they don't know why they didn't buy the house. A pre-inspection gets rid of those little stumbling blocks and gives them the opportunity to put the home up on the market and be able to sell it the first time or second time around.
So it gives the seller basically a peace of mind so they know exactly what they're selling. When the buyer pays for the inspection, they have a really good peace of mind. Would you say that's why they should get it?
Absolutely, yeah, I think that's a great point, is they want to be able to know that when they put the house on the market, they're not going to have hidden surprises that prevents them from selling the house.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're going to put your logo up, and if you want to speak to Jim directly, his phone number is here on the video, and thank you for joining us with Home Inspections of Central Florida.